Uh, okay. Left the hotel and heading over to Nottingham Castle, and where supposedly they have the statue of Robin Hood. Now the streets are in blue, and that orange that's in running in the blue with the streets, that's the cable where the trolley runs. We're going to follow that for a little bit. Okay, we walked past the old market square, and then we walked down Friar Lane, and now we are crossing Maid Marian Lane. As we head our way back to the castle. And there you have the entrance to Nottingham Castle. But first, before we enter, we're going to go see, there's a statue over there, see if that's the statue of Robin Hood. And there is the statue of Robin Hood. Robbed from the rich to give to the poor. Yeah, this is Robin Hood and Little John fighting on the bridge. And then we go here. And you have Robin Hood and Maid Marian, Friar Tuck, with hounds fighting. I can't pronounce those other words after that. But that's those three. And then you go down here, and you got King Richard the Lionhearted joins the hands of Maid Marian and Robin Hood. And then the last one that they have is Robin Hood shooting his last arrow. Here's a nice little plaque. The statue of Robin Hood with his contemporary plats was presented to the city of Nottingham by Philip E.F. Clay, Esquire, to commemorate the visit of the Royal Highness the Princess Elizabeth and the Duke of Edinburgh on the 28th June 1949 during the city's quincentennial celebrations. Sorry for the butchering of the words. Have problems with that sometimes. Okay, there's the entrance to the castle. We're going to walk into it. Here's the doors that were closed to keep you out. And there's the entrance. 18 pounds, children free. What paying visitor? Okay, well, it's going to cost me 18 pounds. No problem. Okay, we're inside the castle. And explore the grounds, she said, first. Or we could go inside. So we'll do a little exploring on the grounds. There's a gazebo. Everybody loves a gazebo. There's a statue. Let's see if it says anything about what the statue Ah, the statue of Captain Albert Ball. Says the structure was erected in honor of World War I flying ace Captain Albert Ball, who was born in Nottingham. He was described by Lieutenant von Richthofen, known as the Red Baron, as by far the best English flying man. Ball was awarded the honor freedom of the city just 3 months before his death at the age of 20. He was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross. Interesting. Yep, we move over this way. Get the tree out of the way. And this is actually a bandstand, it says. Erected in 1908. Operated simultaneously with the original bandstand location in the green of the Middle Bailey. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, there's a wall at the edge of the castle. We'll see what's on the other side of the wall. Ooh. Kind of a long way down. I wouldn't want to fall. View of Nottingham. And then we got this trail that goes this way. Oh, look at that. It's a little play area for kids. They got tube slide. We thought of everything. Yeah. Get another bird's eye view of Nottingham and the surrounding area. Well, here's the backside. Yeah, it does have this, but it needs to be redone. It says it's the Upper Bailey. That's the back side of the building, or is it the front side? Who knows? Yeah, walking up this way, here's Middle Bailey curtain wall. Now the view of the castle, I believe. Stone curtain. Man, it'd be hard to open. And let's see, this is the Middle Bailey Bridge. And then over here is the castle ditch. And they have a couple gargoyles protecting the bridge, or I think it's a bridge.
To make it safe.
I'll have another. State Apartments in Richards Tower. Nice. This here says it's the Great Hall. I don't think it stands here anymore, but that's what it looked like, supposedly. And that's supposed to be the Northeast Tower. And the picture isn't looking very good, but that's supposed to be it. Yeah, it looks like there's some old stonework and grates. Yeah, it's like it's a bug. Different emblems. That there looks like it's supposed to be a lion. Maybe a double-headed eagle. I don't know if that could be a crest or not. There's another, like, I can't tell if it's a lion. It looks like a goat with wings. Is that a happy face? There's a bird. And that looks like a heart. And we come to the Great Chapel and Great Kitchen. And that's supposed to be a picture of the inner ditch. We have like different shields. There's that one. And then there are these two. Not sure what they represent, but you have to include them. They're part of the castle. Yeah, the nice thing about filming all this is I can keep you away from the boring stuff. I'm going to head up these stairs up to in front of this building and see what's up here. Another gargoyle. Upper Bailey. Okay, now we're going to enter the Robin Hood Adventures in Medieval Nottingham. And here we go. Okay, we have armor, we have blocks, and looks like it might be a trebuchet or a catapult. Animation. Robin Hood and the Monk, Act 2. They have games you can play. You got two where you're doing the quarterstaff, and then you have one where you're shooting bow and arrow. This one here is a quarterstaff. This here is a model of Nottingham Castle back in the 1500s under Henry VII. Well, that was my tour of the Robin Hood adventure thing inside. I have a little thing about Robin Hood, sort of animated storytelling. And it had some activities inside to do, like quarterstaff and archery. So, anyways, that's pretty much my little tour of the Robin Hood castle and the statue.